Oh boy, let's get started.
What's up, guys? Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, just showing you the day in the life of a budding entrepreneur, just the hustle and grind of what it takes to build a business. Today, we are getting up bright and early. It is 6 a.m., and why are we starting at 6 a.m.? I woke up at 5 something, because yesterday some stuff broke. Some things did not work, and so with that means I need to wake up early and finish the work that I was supposed to have had done yesterday today. And that's part of the reality of building stuff and doing work for clients and, building your own sales funnels is sometimes things don't work. Sometimes software breaks, Camtasia, and you have to make up for it. There's no, all right, well, I'll just be behind or whatever. Like, no, you got to either stay up late or get up early, or in my case, do both. So with that being said, I'm not going to waste any more time since I'm adding a couple hours to my workday, and I'm going to go over to the lounge, dive right in, and just work, and go beast mode and try to catch up on everything that I was supposed to get done yesterday. That's a wrap. Time for lunch.
And just like that, it's 11 hours. And it's days like today that remind me, or kind of just really highlight the difference between owning a job and owning a business. Because frankly, right now, today I owned a job. This was not a business. This was me acting like a self-employed individual. As you saw, I spent pretty much my entire day editing videos and writing descriptions. Those aren't really revenue generating activities. Coming up with the types of videos I should be making, that would be revenue generating. Coming up with maybe the title, because that's how you get people to click. Maybe coming up with templates for the creative of the thumbnails. Yes, but the editing part, that's production, right? And so that's one of the things that today has made abundantly clear is that I need to template and systematize the editing process so I can hand it off to somebody else. And after doing a little bit of research, not as much as I should have, of other video creators, that's definitely one of their pain points as well, especially when you don't have the extra cash flow to hire like a professional editor. Because if I had 25, 30 bucks an hour to hire someone out for, I do 5 videos a week, I don't even want to do that. I actually don't want to even do that math. But if I had a business at that level that could support that, then hey, great, these videos would be a heck of a lot better without me editing them. So it's one of those things where it's a rock and a hard place, when you're starting something where you have to look for leverage points, and then you have to look for where you can't really leverage or it doesn't make sense financially. And editing is one of those places. And so one of the things that I've always done and what I recommend doing is, number one, looking for software that can maybe speed up the process or help. Number two, maybe I'm making it too complicated. Maybe I'm spending a little too much time with all of the text that I'm adding, overlaying, or maybe I'm wasting too much time going and getting B-roll shot this or B-roll shot that. And so that's one place you could look at as well, is, well, maybe we should just simplify this. Like, what is the actual value? And for the most part, when it comes to YouTube videos, the actual value is what you're saying. When it comes to information spaces, right? If you're in the entertainment, well then yeah, you better spend 6 hours editing and supercutting your video and adding all the special animations and effects. But I think I've gotten a little too distracted with that, and so that's a lesson learned. With just keep it simple, stupid. It's funny how these lessons just repeat over and over again. Keep it simple, stupid. Like, stop being so complicated with your description. Stop being so complicated with your videos. And so that's my big takeaway for the day after 11 hours. And I think, speaking of format, I think I'm probably going to do these formats a little more. That way I can share with you at the end of the day kind of what worked, what didn't, and then a big lesson that I can pull from it. Because frankly, I mean, the only way to move forward is if you're at least pulling one or two things away from your day. Otherwise, you're just pedal to the metal and never really learning anything and just getting stuff done. I mean, getting stuff done, don't get me wrong, that's important, but let's get stuff done and learn something from it and take away from it. And this is something that I've been learning in the mastermind group / coaching program that I'm a part of. I'll put a link to it in the description below. I definitely recommend you check it out, called 8-Week Burn. Is one-timing, and this concept of if you're doing something more than once, unless it's directly related to sales, because we're entrepreneurs and we're supposed to sell our businesses, nobody else is. That's the one thing you can't really outsource, right? You can't tell somebody else to sell yourself, your product, your business, right? That's your job. That's our job. So unless it falls under that category, which 98% of the things we do not, then we should figure out how to offload it to someone else or stop doing it or get a software to do it for us. And of course, all within the capital constraints of what we have. Just look at the ClickFunnels videos where it was automating a bunch of things for me, but it wasn't worth the price anymore because it wasn't generating revenue. So anywho, wanted to share that quick tidbit with you. I hope you enjoyed today and you got inspired by, these 2 back-to-back vlogs of me just laying on that little couch sofa thing, plugging away at the 13-inch screen, no Lamborghinis, just 11 to 12 hours of work each day. And that's what it takes. You learn from it, and then you figure out how to make the next day even more productive by cutting out things that you shouldn't be doing or offloading things that need to be done to someone else or a piece of software, or heck, just building an Excel sheet and helping yourself be organized, right? So many things you could do. But with each passing day, as long as you have just a little incremental increase in your productivity, in your success, and of course staying focused, time blocking is also important, staying on task, then you will over time become more and more productive and of course be successful. And that's what I truly believe, and that's why I'm sharing all of this with you guys. And I spend so much time editing and recording during the day of what exactly is happening and how I really do just sit there for 7 to 8 hours straight before I go eat, and then I go back to doing it. And it's that important. That's what it looks like. That's what it takes. But you guys already know that because you're still watching. So thank you so much for watching and just staying with me on this journey. So until the next video or vlog, whichever one you choose to watch, keep building the business you love. Take care.